Welcome back to another episode of Baxter's Buzz. I am your host, Baxter E. Hall. Man, I just want to say thank you guys. Wherever you guys are viewing this, thank you for checking it out. If there's an opportunity to comment, please comment. If you guys are looking at it on YouTube or listening to the actual audio podcast, please subscribe. Um, I really am enjoying this, and I'm really hoping that you guys are too. And if you like it enough, please share. Don't keep it a secret now. Um, so today's song of the day is by the group The Dramatics. Um, it was released in June of 1971, and it's called "What You See Is What You Get." And I thought it was a super appropriate title for a number of reasons. Um, Mainly because this whole format is new for me. I've been blogging since probably 2008, off and on, right? Not constantly, consistently, but I've had really good stretches of sort of sharing, trying to give people, written sort of an idea, very similar, right? A peek into what's going on with me and what's going on in my brain. Not always a safe place, but I wanted to sort of bring you guys into my world in hopes that there's something that maybe connect. Hope maybe you're feeling a similar way, and there's something that doesn't, where you maybe feel like you're on an island. Maybe you feel like you got at least one person there with you. So as I think about this format, I've gotten so much great feedback, and I really appreciate all the feedback from close friends, family members, people I consider family. And it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? What are you trying to accomplish? What's next, right? And I wish I had this elaborate scheme. My real focus right now is just continue to create, continue to share with you guys. It's really good for me. It's very therapeutic, selfishly speaking, and I truly do hope that there's some folks that get some benefit out of it. But it really starts with me. So I had a friend say, what's your audience that you're targeting? Um, I am trying to be my most authentic self, and really try to give people an idea of the things that are on my mind and that are important to me. Doesn't mean that things that I obsess about. We will be, talking about some light-hearted things as well. I don't want this to be, always heavy, but sometimes I'm heavy, and sometimes I'm silly and goofy, and sometimes I just, want to talk about ridiculousness. And I, looking forward to sharing some just more ridiculous, silly stuff with y'all, whether it's my me by myself or me with some close friends and family. Either way, it's just I want to give you guys the entire sort of 360 view, and it's not always easy. It's not always easy to share because you're trying to figure out, okay, what are people looking for? And honestly, that's not my concern. My concern is doing it for the folks that will catch on, that will appreciate it, doing it for myself, making sure that I am continuing to stay disciplined as far as my goals that I have for myself, that I continue to create, and that I am getting out of it what I intended, which is an outlet for creativity. Was talking to the wife about, goals, right? We should have goals as a family, goals, individually, and just talking through some of those things, some of her goals, some of my goals, and it's like, hey, man, we're all, multiple things. We're not just dads and husbands, right? We're not just employees, right? We are a number of things. We're friends, and there's and there's all these things that add to our entire picture. And sometimes, if you're not being your authentic self, um, you feel like a piece of you is missing. And it's because it is, right? This ain't about being rude or being a jerk to people. It's about speaking from an honest place in hopes that people respect it for that and that you can feel free knowing that you are coming across genuinely because you are being genuine. And sometimes we can try to read from a playbook. We try to emulate things that we think that folks want to hear. We try to become things that people want to see. As a person that's been in sales for so long, 15, 16, 17 years, you start out trying to emulate what you think salespeople do and how they should act and how they should talk and the words that they should use. And what I've continue to realize is that there's only one me. I can work hard to try to be someone else, but think about how much better it would be if I could just be myself, right? So part of this is making sure that I'm continuing to push myself and to be honest and have these conversations and hope that it adds to discussions that you guys may be having with your friends and family. So I just want to shout out all the folks that are trying to find their authentic selves, trying to find their voice, and trying to figure out um, how to embrace that because it can be vulnerable, be very, very vulnerable. Thanks again for everyone, checking me out. As I mentioned, please subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until then, I just want to say peace.